This customer told us to leave in the middle of the job, and in this video, I'm going to tell you guys exactly what happened so you can tell me whether or not I was in the wrong, and I'm also going to share with you 2 mistakes that we made on this job that ended up costing us money. But if you're looking to start a pressure washing business this year, then you need to check out the How to Wash 2 course, your ultimate guide to both commercial and residential pressure washing. From apartments to parking garages, roofs to concrete, this brand new class teaches you exactly which chemicals to use, how to mix them, the equipment and the processes you need for every single surface on both a residential and commercial property. With over 8 hours of step-by-step training, you'll master techniques to clean smarter and avoid costly mistakes, which will boost your profits. So whether you're just starting or you're looking to scale your business, be sure to check out the first link in the comment section and the description and lock in the founders deal. We're doing a very special price for the first people to jump on How to Wash 2. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Now, before I get into exactly why this lady asked us to leave, I want to talk about a couple of things that ultimately led to that, and that is the costly mistakes. I also want to talk a little bit about how we got this job. I get so many people that come to the channel and they're like, Justin, I don't have lead flow. I don't have enough customers coming into my business. And it's because you're not putting yourself in the proper position to get customers that are actively searching out your services. We do this by putting ourselves in a position to get search traffic. So for instance, Google is a good place. Having a website is a good place. Running ads is a good place. So we got this lady from a Google lead. She called into our call team. I immediately called her back. One thing I love about the call team is I actually can screen out every single call that comes into my business, because a negative side of being in a place where people are actively searching for pressure washing is you are going to get a lot of solicitors. I do get a lot of calls from people trying to build me websites, people trying to run me ads, people are trying to optimize my Google, and I don't need any of that because I've been doing this for a while and I know my stuff is already optimized, but it puts you in a position for people to reach out to you and try to sell you things. So the beautiful thing about the call team is it allows me to be open 24 hours out of the day, and it also allows me to screen out unwanted calls. So I saw this lady came in, the call team got all of her information. It said that she was interested in a house wash and a driveway cleaning, and so I immediately just gave her a call to kind of touch base with her, see if there was anything in particular that she was looking for or anything that she was worried about. And I'm glad that I did. I call people for a reason, and that's because it allows me to make a little bit more of a personal touch before I send them over the price, so that way I can set myself apart from any competition, but I can also quote fast enough to get them a price before other people are able to as well. So when I called this lady, she said that she had had a bad experience with a previous contractor, and she was worried about some back glass that she had. She had a back window in her house that was permanently stained, she said, from the solution that this company had used. I let her know that any bleach solution would simply just rinse off. So I wasn't sure exactly what the problem was, but I told her that whenever we went to the job, I would actually take a look for her and let her know what I thought the issue was. I also let every customer that I talked to know that we quote remotely, we quote based off a square footage price, not based off of what the house looks like or how dirty it is. And I would be able to send her a quote very quickly. I sent her over a price. She agreed with it the same day. I got her on the schedule, and then we went out to go take care of everything. Now, this is where the problems start arising. Our first problem was I didn't communicate prior to our arrival that all of the furniture needed to be removed from the property, or at least removed from any services that we were going to be cleaning. And this is important because moving furniture slows down the cleaning process, and it's also a liability in the event that anything gets damaged, in the event that anything was damaged prior to us moving it, and maybe they didn't notice that. It leaves us liable and susceptible to the customer saying, oh, well, you damaged this within the moving of it. Now, one of the things that I do to kind of help us out is I actually film all these jobs. I do it for 2 purposes. Obviously, I make YouTube videos with them, but also for the protection purpose. So I completely filmed every bit of me moving all this furniture. You guys will see it closer to the end of this video. So that way, if anything rises up in question, I can present that video footage. And this actually saved me on our second mistake, which I'm about to tell you guys, but it's important to let every customer know that they need to have all the furniture moved. You want to make this messaging a part of the scheduling process so that way it gets handled early before you even get out there. Having a fee in place usually ensures that the homeowner moves it or you're compensated for it. So it kind of covers both bases. I'll say that in most cases, people will just move their furniture, which is perfect for us because we're a cleaning company. We're not a moving company. I don't want to move anybody's furniture. Mistake number 2 is that I didn't take my pre-inspection pictures. Now, like I said earlier, luckily I actually video these jobs. So in the event that anything kind of goes wrong, I can actually replay the footage and look back. But I noticed that after kind of washing the front of the house that there was paint missing on some of the front lower sections of the house. And when I went back and watched, I noticed that these sections were previously damaged prior to us cleaning. And without the proper documentation, using something like Quote IQ's pre-inspection form, which I highly recommend if you haven't checked that out, be sure to check it out because you can do a pre-inspection form at every customer's house. It's saved underneath the customer profile, and you can actually export it as a PDF to the customer and let them know about any pre-existing damage at their property. It's also really good for letting customers know about upsells that you found while you were doing your pre-inspection walkthrough. And it also further separates yourself from the competition. When you have a pre-inspection form that you actually go through, it's like, wow, these guys actually care. They're actually trying to document all the damage, along with obviously all your other property protection like bagging up cameras and things of that nature. We did do that. We just skipped our pre-inspection walk around because we were running out of time. And this is what led to our final mistake, and that was we started way too late on this job. We actually had another bigger job before this one, which led to the late start, and because of that, we were rushed. I skipped the pre-inspection, and it also spooked the homeowner a little bit. The homeowner was concerned that, you know, we weren't going to take the proper amount of time to ensure that everything got taken care of at her property, and she just wanted us to leave and then come back another day because she didn't feel as though we were going to give ourselves enough time. And since she had a previous bad experience with another company, she basically told us that she wanted us to leave and come back on another day. I did give her a call, however, and I assured her that, you know, she would be able to take a look around at everything before paying us. And in the event that we did miss anything, all she would have to do is let us know and we would come back out there and fix it. Now, we didn't get a call back from her. She took a look at everything the next day and she said everything looked absolutely great and she was happy with everything. So word of the day on this one's going to be close call. Obviously, she told us to leave. It was because we showed up a little bit late, and because we showed up a little bit late, I didn't do my pre-inspection. We did, however, not skip out on the property protection because she had a bunch of cameras around this property and we wanted to make sure that we got those covered. But the more rushed you are, the more open you're going to leave yourself to mistakes, and it's going to look a little bit untrustworthy on the customer's perspective because they obviously don't know what you have going on throughout the day. So you want to make sure you're communicating what time you're going to be there, things of that nature. And basically communication throughout the entire process is going to separate you from other companies that are doing a poor job of communication. So word of the day on this one's close call. If you made this far in the video, comment down below close call, hashtag you're a real one. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.